guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Uneeka, and let's just get into the video. So again, if you guys did not watch my video, please disregard that. My daughter has a problem with peeling the paint on the wall, so let's just disregard that part of the video, okay? I'm definitely working on getting a new setup for filming and just making it look aesthetically pleasing. I'm thinking about doing it in the living room or whatever, but like I said, let's just get into the video. So y'all gonna take off my makeup with me while I tell you guys a story time on why I don't like people. So the first thing we're gonna use to take off my makeup is the Clinique Take the Day Off. This is a cleansing balm. I got the mini one because I think the bigger one is like almost $50, so I got the small one. Anyway, so I live in New York, the most pettiest, meanest, rudest place you can be when it comes to traveling and people sometimes. So I'm kindly coming from my cycle class, all refreshed, all like just feeling good about myself. I decide to take MTA, of course, because I have no car. So I go on a train, and while I'm saying, see, this is why I'm supposed to be taking off my makeup at the same time. Anyway, yeah, so I swipe my card, my good old Metro card, and I'm going down the steps. Mind you, New York is very rude. Like, if you guys live in New York, you guys know how the steps are. So there's 2 rows of steps. This row of steps, okay, so 2 trains came in, so it's a bunch of people getting off. Understandably, this side of the steps, everybody took up the whole steps to go up the stairs. This row of steps, they took up this side to go up the steps. So it's really no room for us people that's trying to get on the train to go down. But we had that little row. I decided to go down. This old, she wasn't even elderly, she could have been like middle-aged white woman, comes up the stairs. Mind you, she sees me going down the stairs. She sees me going down the stairs, and I'm sorry guys, I truly can't multitask. I really have a problem multitasking. So I'm coming down the stairs, and she's literally coming up the stairs. So I'm thinking to myself, who's gonna move? Because the people that's coming up the stairs are clearly taking up a whole staircase plus another side of this staircase. Why would you be that freaking rude to come up the same staircase that you see I'm trying to go down to catch the train? Let's go wash this off, and I'm gonna come back. Okay, so we washed that off our face. Now, next thing I'm gonna do is go in with the Derma E Skin Firming Antioxidant Cleanser, blah blah. Now, mind you, I'm literally half down. It's not even that. I could have been nice if I was at the top of the step, even though it's just still rude. But I could have been the one to literally just walk back up the step and stop. If I was at the top, I was literally at the middle, going towards the end of the step, and she decides to come up the step that I'm going. So to me, I'm just like to me, it was just real rude, especially since I'm not trying to say racist, but I want to go there because it's like, why would you do that? Because now it's like you're expecting me to move. Mind you, it's so many people come up the stairs, I can't even move over. So it was just real rude to me. Like, it was just very obnoxious, and I'm just standing there because I'm like, I'm not moving. Mind you, it's people in back of me. That's how rude it was. I'm like, you're really expecting us to accommodate you when you guys took up a whole staircase and half of another staircase to go upstairs, but you decide to come on this step. Mind you, you see me coming down. It was just so crazy. An African man actually stopped and hold in the step, and then he's just looking, and then he's looking at me, and he's like, are you okay? So I didn't respond because I was so mad, but I shook my head and then he's just shaking his head at her. So me and this lady had to stand down, I kid you not, for maybe like 15 minutes. About 3 or 4 of my trains passed because I refused to move. Mind you, I couldn't even move because there was people behind me. It was to the fact where this lady, she was like, I don't have time for this old white lady. And I can't curse because I don't know how YouTube is, so I ain't gonna say what she really said. But she was like, oh, are you coming? So I said, no, I'm not moving. Period. I'm not moving because, it could be my pride. But I was just like, yo, nah, this is, I'm not moving. Period. Okay, face washed. Now we're gonna do some rose water. We're gonna just spray. I usually use this as toner and let she dry down a little bit. Now, we were standing there for so long. it was to the point where I had to choose, because I'm like, all right, I have to go get my baby. They keep her till 6:30. It's now 6:02. I'm gonna wind up being late if I miss another train. So at this point, everybody done cleared the staircases. So she literally had the option to move over and walk up the steps. Mind you, she has bags in her hands. So I wind up saying, do you need help with your bags? Is that why you're not moving? So she looks at me and says no. So I'm like, in my head, so I'm like, you're really just being rude right now. I'm like, okay, so now at this point, my train is literally coming. It says 1 minute, and you know, it's about to, the announcement comes on. It's like, oh, so-and-so train is pulling and blah, blah, blah. If you in New York and you take the train, you know the announcement. So I wind up walking around her, leaving her little room, so I pushed past her. But in my mind, before I did it, I'm like, okay, so if I push past this lady, she accidentally falls or makes it that she falls, I'm gonna go to jail, because I'm a black woman, she's a white lady. I'm like, they're gonna arrest me because they're probably gonna believe her first, and I don't care about your opinions or whatever. I'm in New York. It was literally witnesses there, because she literally could have dragged it and probably been like, I pushed her down the stairs, etc., etc. So I'm like, I really gotta be careful what I do. So I brushed past her, not enough to like make her even body move or anything, like just to let you know, like, I be at TCH, like. Anyway, so her bag wound up falling in the hand that I brushed past her. So in my mind, I was like chuckling, like, good for you, because it fell all the way down the stairs. And you guys can feel how you feel about me. But, and honestly, it wasn't my intentions. It really was just to brush past her, like, because I was really so pissed off, because it was just, to me, it was racist. Like, I don't care what anybody says. I think it was like pure racist motivated, and it was just pure rudeness. Like, it was just, anyway, her bags fell down the stairs. Let's move on to the next step. This is the Honey Girl Face Eye Cream. I usually just use it under my eyes. We only need a little bit. So her bags fall. Now, I'm supposed to go to the end of the platform, because my staircase is at the end of the platform. I didn't even do that because I saw her bags fall. I wanted to see her facial expression. So then she was just looking at all of us. Mind you, the people down saw what was going on, so they didn't even budge to help her at all. And mind you, half the people were black that were on the platform. They did not help her at all. Like, they were literally just looking at her, and she was asking people for help, and they were like, no. And I was just standing there, because I'm like, good for you. Mind you, I don't want you guys to think it was like an elderly lady, because if it was, even if it was race, I still would have moved over. I still would have waited and moved, just because I respect my elders. And it just, but it wasn't. She was not an elderly lady. She looked like she could be in her mid 40s, maybe like early 40s. Next, vitamin C serum. So she is waiting for literally somebody to help her pick it up. She refuses to even pick it up, which made me so much more angry, because I'm like, why are you refusing to pick it up? It's your stuff. Like, she refused. I mean, she left without even picking her stuff up. It was just it was a whole bag of vegetables, fruits, and like some crackers or something on the floor. She refused to pick it up, and I was just like, wow. Like, I was just like, okay. Then she like death stared me like I was supposed to help her pick it up. No. One more spray of the rose water. We gonna let that dry down. But when I got on the train, people they were saying like, you're good, because we would have been fighting, etc., etc. They were saying all types of stuff, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna fight this lady, like, or anything like that. I'm personally not like that. Like, I'm not gonna just go around and start punching people. I'm not doing that. But I'm like, if I had all day, we would have been standing on that step, because I'm not moving. But she is so lucky I had to go get my baby. It's the only reason I left. That's the only reason I moved. Okay, it dried down. So the next thing I'm going to do is going with my oatmeal hair and body oil. This is by Beautiful Amore Skincare. I love this stuff. There's organic oil. This stuff works for me. You do what you do for your skin. I have extremely dry skin, so I just love this stuff. My skin eats it up, and I feel like it does so much better than just putting on, like, I have the Derma E skin cream. Does not moisturize my skin how this oil does. Anyway, more of the story, this is why I don't like people. But it's not that I don't like everybody. I'm antisocial, but I am also very friendly at the same time. But it was just a nice story time to share with you guys, because I've never actually experienced something like that before. Like, and usually I'm very nice. Honestly, I have a very, very good heart. And I would have moved. If I literally could have moved, I would have. That's what pissed me off, because I'm like, you have so much opportunity to go up the steps because everybody else is taking up the steps to go up the stairs. So why would you choose to sit here and be like, well, oh, I'm going to go up this step. I don't give a crap if this girl is coming down. Literally, I'm literally I'm more than halfway down the step. And then she decides to come up. While everyone else is taking up all the other sides to go up the stairs. And I'm just like, what? Like, anyway, if that happens again, I'm calling my mom. Period. But thank you guys for watching my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff. See you next one.